What's good, y'all? It's your boy Zay, back at it with Real Lifestyle. I know you guys haven't seen me in a while. We've been working, we've been grinding to bring you guys great content and great stories. Today on this episode, so we got my boy Larry Ogunjobi, started defensive tackle for Pittsburgh Steelers. My boy had this is his spot. Evidently he's not here right now, so he's in training camp. So my boy hit me up and said, "Hey bro, Zay, who do you trust to do a painting job? Because my painter screwed me over and they did a horrible job. I came by, I said, bro, I got you. My team will do it. I've been working with my team for several years, and everything is in-house, in-source. And as you can see here, they did a horrible job. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna get it done in half the time. We're gonna turn this house around in 5 days. So when he walks in, it's gonna be a brand new house, brand new crib. It's gonna feel fresh. So if you're sitting in a luxury condo, you want everything to be fresh, pristine, luxury. And a man like Larry O, if you know Larry O, he's very detailed, like a motherfucker. But we love him, so we're gonna give him something nice. So let me introduce you to my team, Mr. Daniel.
How you doing? My name is Daniel Messina. I'm here with MC Paper Hanging and Painting, and we're here to take care of Mr. Ogunjobi's beautiful condo. He had a few issues, a couple details that he wasn't really, proud of, so we're here to make everything right. As you can see, we pay a lot of attention to details. We cover everything. We take into consideration whatever furniture you guys have, TVs on the wall, curtains that you have hanging. So we really put our pride and passion into this. Thankful that Isaiah gave me the chance and the opportunity. I was introduced to him by a good friend of mine, Nicholas Vasquez, Drywall, the best in the business. So stay tuned and check the progress. Thank you.
This is a big issue here. Do you come across this a lot, or what do you come across it?
Okay.
What area here that is the worst area that you're gonna have?
The worst area I would say are it's honestly all bad because all the ceilings are different color and all the walls have a lot of like grit to it, like a lot of imperfections. So we're gonna.
What's gonna show best on camera? Because I know the white sometimes you probably can't see.
Okay, so best on camera, yeah, the ceilings are hard. We'll
I'm pretty sure we'll be able to get them.
You able to get them?
Okay, yeah. If you
sure
go
it
from
will
up there, you'll definitely have the angle with the glare coming in that it looks horrible. There's like 5 different shades of white that they used. I guess maintenance came in and just touched it up real quick. But for the most part, what's the most important is what I'm noticing is the ruggedness of the wall and the texture that the prior painters used. So we're gonna sand it down. We're gonna repair any little imperfections. The baseboards as well, as you can see, the baseboards have been beat up pretty well. So we're gonna bring these babies back to life. A nice light sand, patch up the joints, caulk the bottom and the top, leave a nice straight line when we come in with we're using the same color, so when we come in here, it'll look fresh, brand new, everything very crispy, everything very, very neat, and we're gonna take all the details into consideration. Besides that, we run into this issue a lot in Miami, just everything is at such a fast pace nowadays that, there's not enough workforce out here to handle. So that's why we like to specialize in high-end custom homes, because we like to cater to people who are very detailed and intricate in what they want and what they need. They're not really too worried about the price often because they understand quality comes with a little more of a price tag, but at the end of the day, satisfaction is guaranteed, and you can't put a price on that.
Dan, let me ask you, bro.
Yes.
You've been working with me for a while.
Yes, sir.
So Dan been working with me for a while. He does all my luxury homes, all my luxury projects, and he's done a lot in Miami with a lot of builders, and they trust this guy. And one question I want to ask you.
Yes.
So what's the biggest mistake that a lot of homeowners that spend all this money buying this home, what's the biggest mistake that you see in your profession when it comes to painting and attention to detail? What's the biggest mistake?
The biggest mistake is they try to rush a lot of the times, because you have to understand that you're dealing with other trades, so sometimes it gets backed up, so they want to rush it, and then when you rush stuff, that's when you run into problems. And I understand everyone has deadlines that they want to meet, but at the end of the day, when something doesn't go right, it's better to get it done right than to rush it and have a bad job. My main priority entering any new project is making sure we don't leave a drop of paint on the floor, making sure we leave it cleaner than when we walked in. And that's what really, you know, sets us aside from a lot of other companies, that we come in and take the time to really cover everything and make sure that nothing gets damaged while we're in the process.
So what was your horror story? Like, you came into the project, someone called you in and said, "Hey, Dan, come rescue me," because they just.
I have too many.
You've been number
but
one.
A recent one that I'm still dealing with is a very big building that we're doing over here in downtown. That they're rushing it, and due to the rush, we've had to come back and repair more than we've done. So at the end of the day, it's costing them double, and it's backtracking their deadline because they're doing everything at the same time. So now it's just at a standstill, and they're running into a lot of issues. But right now, that's the horror story that I'm dealing with. But in this business, you're running into them all the time. The main thing about this business is you have to know how to adapt and how to maneuver around these obstacles to reach the final, you know, destination, which is a beautiful home, a beautiful condo, whatever it is that you have.
Okay. That sounds good to me. So take me to this condo, what we're gonna do today, because I see a lot of imperfections.
Yes.
As a developer,
So,
a lot of things that I don't like, but you know, you're the expert.
Yes.
You're the one that make the magic happen. It's your show. So show me what you're gonna do today.
Okay, well today, as you can
how long is it gonna take you? Because
I have estimated, you know, 6 to 7 days. As you can see, it's not a huge condo, but there's a lot of details, and the space is very compromised because we have furniture. So we're dealing with all those aspects. So first, what we do is, as you can see.
How long does it usually take for somebody to do it? Like a regular average Joe painter?
Honestly, I can't call it. It depends. If they're not gonna do any of this extra stuff, then they could get out of here in 2-3 days, but then you'll have paint all over your furniture, paint on your TV, on your expensive curtains. So a professional will take his time. Obviously, somebody who, you know, is not as, you know, up to date, up to speed, they will just knock it out. But, you know, there you go again with the quality over quantity as far as time. So I think a regular person, it'll be about a week. So we're right in the ballpark, you know. Most importantly, I keep repeating this, is the prep. The prep is the most important, you know what I mean? When we were painting, that's already home base. The prep is what makes the difference out here. And we started with centering all the furniture. We're gonna cover all the TVs, take down the curtains. As you can see, we have a very high ceiling here, so that's a little obstacle that we're gonna have to overcome, but I already have a few things in mind that we're gonna do to make this happen.
So we're gonna do today.
So today we're covering everything. As you can see, we covered it all. As you can see, we have everything completely covered. The bathroom, vanity, nothing getting touched. Today is just strictly prep. We're gonna take all the switch plates off. They have all been caulked. As you can see, all the switch plates have been caulked and painted over. So we're gonna remove all the switch plates, clean them off, put them back so it looks fresh. We'll be sanding the walls. All these imperfections, we're gonna get them out. We're gonna do some prep work on the walls. And for today, that'll be day one. Will be mostly prep work, sanding, just making sure we're ready to start painting. Tomorrow we'll patch up, get to the baseboards, and we'll probably get a few coats on the walls. You know, it just depends. As everything goes smooth and we're running in the way we're supposed to, we should be fine.
So guys, so there you have it, my man Dan. That's the guy who I trust. Been working with this guy for several years.
Yes, sir.
And I trust this guy. You can leave Dan the keys and you ain't gotta worry about anything else.
Yes.
So stay tuned. You know, we got something good coming for you guys. And then the best part is the big reveal. So we're gonna have Mr. Ogunjobi gonna come through when everything is prepped up, when everything is done, and see his reaction and see how we did. You know, what you think? I think we're gonna knock it out the park.
Man, it's a no-brainer, man. You're dealing with the best, you're gonna get the best. Just like Mr. Ogunjobi's the best at what he does, you know, we're the best at what we do. So
Let's do it.
Thank you for the opportunity, and I appreciate you guys. Thank you.